The Buffalo Bills are a fantastic team. Just quite honestly, easily one of the best all-around teams put together. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. And I got to be honest with you, I feel like they could not only win the AFC East pretty easily, or maybe not even, they'll win the AFC East pretty handily. I don't know about easily because I think the Patriots are coming quicker than people think. But today we come through with our 2022 Buffalo Bills record prediction. I love it. This is going to be a team that I bet you doesn't finish with more than 5 losses. But we'll get right to it. So we go week 1 here against the Rams. I do have the Bills starting off a little bit rougher here, but if we're being honest, I think the Bills are one of those teams that honestly they can recover from any one of these kinds of a starts. Honestly, and some of these games too could go either way. But at the end of the day, they are a quality team. They got a quality head coach, one of the best quarterbacks in the league in Josh Allen, and it's almost unfair. But here we go. So the Los Angeles Rams here on Thursday Night Football, 8:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time starting time here. The Rams are tough, defending Super Bowl champions. I don't think you'd want it any other way. Honestly, this could have been the Super Bowl last year, but I mean, obviously things happened. I think Josh Allen doesn't like coin flips anymore, which I totally get, absolutely. But week 1 here at the Los Angeles Rams, I do have them losing to the Rams just to start things out. But it's just the start, baby. I think it goes is it uphill or downhill from here? Anyway, it was from a movie we saw last night. Anyway, the point is, they come back week 2 against the Tennessee Titans here. And the Titans, I'm so confused about the Titans. Honestly, I don't know what to expect, if I'm being honest. You talk about the Titans on Monday Night Football. So 2 primetime games back-to-back you talk about. Does that make it a short week? I don't know. It doesn't, actually. They come back 11 days later. So this game starts Monday Night Football, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, starting time here at Highmark Stadium. If I'm being honest, again, I don't know what to expect out of the Tennessee Titans. Yes, they've got talent. Yes, Ryan Tannehill and Malik Willis. I love it, but overall, this is going to be interesting. By the way, Malik Willis is coming for Ryan Tannehill. By the way, did I call him Matt Tannehill? I meant Ryan Tannehill. Good Lord, or whatever his name is, Ryan Tannehill. I'm sorry. So I think that they come out with a win against the Titans here, and they go into week 3 at the Miami Dolphins. Here's the thing. I think when you're going to Hard Rock Stadium, figuring out the season, again, I've loved what the Bills have done in the draft. We've talked about it ad nauseum, but week 3 at the Miami Dolphins here, I do have them losing to the Dolphins, but not again for the rest of the season to the Dolphins. They'll split games, but that's it. So week 4 at the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, but I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you what time that game starts against the Dolphins. It starts at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Then they go week 4 again on the road at M&T Bank Stadium here. So against the Baltimore Ravens, who are a quality team in every sense of the word. Always have one of the best drafts. Always rebuilding. Always have a great roster. I think they lose to the Ravens on the road, but I think that they do find a way to get back. They win. I have them winning against the Baltimore Ravens again on the road. Sorry, I was looking at something else. Yes, win. Then they go week 5 at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got a big time win. Obviously, the win against the Baltimore Ravens is more big time than the win over the Steelers right now. But overall, I think they get back-to-back wins here, and then they go week 6 at Kansas City. By the way, those games against the Steelers and the Ravens both starting at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Starting time, week 6 at the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead. Man, Sunday afternoon-ish football, 4:25 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Going to be interesting. I do think they lose a close one, but maybe we'll see again in the playoffs, and they'll be coming with a vengeance, mark my words. Week 7, your bye week, you go into the bye week at 3-3. I think this is going to be a little bit of a gut check time for the Bills, but also, they could definitely beat the Rams. They could beat anybody in the NFL, and they definitely could beat the Dolphins. So they could start out 5-1, 6-0, who knows? But I think, when you ever watch quality teams getting over the hump, I think it takes them the regular season to realize what they have to do, and then they come out and win it. I think that the Bills are easily a Super Bowl team. Anyway, so you come back week 8 at home against the Green Bay Packers, baby. A shootout. Let's do it. Let's everything hit the floor right now. So Sunday Night Football, 8:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time starting time. Oh, I love it. So I think they go and play the Packers. Well, I said it like it was a Minnesotan. don't you know? Sorry. So week 8 at versus Green Bay. It's a big time win here on a national stage. I love it. I think that they're going to be able to really get it done against the Packers, and that's a statement win. That's a huge statement win. Week 9 at the New York Jets. The Jets are going to be a quality team down the road, but Zach Wilson's got some proving to do. Plus that team, honestly, the rest of the team looks pretty good. It really is up to Zach Wilson, but I do think they head on the road. Week 9 against the Jets, get a win there. 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time starting time there. Week 10, playing the Vikings at home, 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think they beat my Vikings because on paper, they're a better team. I think they're a better coach team at this time. I haven't seen anything out of Kevin McConnell that would contrast otherwise, but overall, the Bills, they're a tough team. I think they get a big-time win against the Vikings Week 10. Week 11 versus the Cleveland Browns here. Highmark Stadium, 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is really, I've been saying this all along, it's dependent on what happens with the Deshaun Watson situation, but we're planning for the worst, or planning for the best case scenario, here. I think even if Deshaun Watson plays, I think the Bills still handle the Cleveland Browns at home. They get it done Week 11. They go on the road. Week 12 against the Lions here, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, starting time here at Ford Field. Again, in Detroit, I still think they're able to get a win. I think they're handily win that game. The Lions are coming. They're going to be tough down the road, but for now, I think they're still going to be a same old story just for now until they can figure out, obviously. But who knows? The Lions could turn this thing around quickly. Dan Campbell and company, that team shows that they want to play for them. So Week 13 at New England. This is going to be a fun one. This one's on the road, Thursday Night Football, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, starting time here. By the way, these are back-to-back Thursday Night Football games, so very interesting if you ask me. So you have a team here in the Patriots in your division that, quite honestly, I think they're going to be tough overall, but I think the Bills do escape with the division. We'll get to that in a second. But at Gillette Stadium here, I think you split between the games between the Patriots here. Even though the Patriots are a tough team, as are the Bills, I think the Patriots get the best of them here Week 13. Week 14 at home against the New York Jets. Come on. I'm being honest here. If they find a way, if the Bills do split games with the Jets, something is seriously wrong. I'm sorry, but the Jets, they're good. When I say good, they're better than I would say 5 or 6 teams in the NFL. But I think we had them at 25, 26 in our latest power rankings. But the point is, I still think that they've got some things to do. I really would like to see more to Zach Wilson. But they get a big time win Week 14. All these wins are big time. But 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is starting time there. So Week 15, this game is yet to be announced. I believe, for start times and everything. But I do think that, this is Highmark Stadium, by the way, at home. So this is the Dolphins. They are going to be an interesting team. Again, I know they'll have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, and it's a division game. So this is going to be big time stuff. But I think when you talk about the Dolphins, I think they get a big time win over the Dolphins and are looking great. So Week 16 at the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears have 5 games at home to end out the season. It's crazy. So basically last month they're not going anywhere. So Week 16 at Chicago, win over there over the Bears. Obviously the Bills are going to be in playoff mode. We got to be able to get it done and close out the season strong. Maybe get a first round bye, and we'll see what happens. Then Week 17 at the Cincinnati Bengals. This is Monday Night Football. That game against the Bears, by the way, is on Saturday. That's Christmas Eve at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time starting time. Then Week 17 at the Cincinnati Bengals. Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time starting time. I think the Bengals are tough. They are going to be a good team. I think they're going to be right back in the mix for it. But I do think they get it done in Cincy and find a way to bring out that win. And then they go into Week 18 versus the New England Patriots. This is potentially for the division, also yet to be announced, because I think it's potentially flexed and all that from the NFL. But overall, this is an interesting game here for the Patriots and the Bills. But I think that the Bills get it done at home. They win the division. Probably get a first round bye. I'm not sure, but overall they get a big time win over the Patriots in Week 18, which sets the tone for the playoffs. They go on to beat the Chiefs, go on to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl, all that good stuff. Honestly, the Bills are one of the toughest teams in the NFL, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. But let us know what you guys think. That's our 2022 Buffalo Bills record prediction. prediction. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. Greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms, so give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our 2022 Buffalo Bills record prediction.